Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me for Incident 17 of our Stellaris Shadows of the Shroud playthrough, where we have taken on the identity of the Felonians and their empire, the Divine Pryde. Now, in recent years, that empire has vastly expanded with the integration of the Yv'Zorak Council, which has given us access to a tremendous amount of resources and star systems. However, it has been a significant undertaking to retool and refit some of those star systems to help us balance our economy. And we spent most of last episode wrestling with planetary stability, needing a bunch of minerals, and of course an ongoing consumer goods shortage that is threatening the stability of our entire empire. So the hope is, with Incident 17, that we would be able to kind of mitigate some of that as we look at this beautiful wormhole on the outskirts of the Azala system. Now, this is a strategically important system due to the fact that there's so many different resource things here, but I think that there potentially is better uses for it. I don't know. But as we return, you can see here's our consumer goods shortage, and we're going to continue working on Tau Cygni and Bead. I'm going to look at a couple of other places as well, just to make sure that things are going okay. We have a Psi Core, a Holo Theater here. And I think that we need something else that's going to give us amenities on this planet. So Aluna is a place that we need to look at. Huge crime problem here. And I think because of the negative amenities, that's a problem. Aluna 1. These are... Oh, this actually might be a good place for us to work on as well. In fact, I'm going to put this on my list of worlds that we need to deal with, because this is going to go after that goal of getting us to the point where... It's going to go after the goal of getting us to the point where we've got more minerals coming in. And like right here, we've got the automation building, and we've got 2 surface quarry depots, which is providing a ton more jobs. We actually have a whole bunch of jobs on this planet, a glut of jobs, you might say. And we still need minerals to get that going. So we're going to focus on Tau Cygni, Bead, and Aluna 1. And hopefully that will get us into a better state. Once we can do this, or once we can solve our consumer goods shortage, then perhaps, just perhaps, we can actually start focusing on some research tasks. We want to do that while dealing with our extensive criminal underworld. I've got a stronghold here, and more Yv'Zoraki influence with some problems there.
Transmission.
The Racket Fleet wants to scrape it off. What can you offer us? The Orbital Trash Disperser. Nah, not interested. I think this is easily one of my favorite tracks. Cradle of Souls limitation. The ability to support and maintain our military fleets has become more difficult throughout the Divine Pryde. Our telepaths sense that the disruption was caused by the Cradle, which yearns for galactic order. Our investment into military infrastructure, no matter how small, must have earned its displeasure. Limit of the cradle. Okay, so we're reducing our naval capacity by 25% for the next 10 years. I'm sure hope that that's already in place. Oh, no. Why would it be in place? Oh, that's ridiculous. Watch everything go negative next month. Okay, well, it did hurt our consumer goods, but for now... We're trying to develop a defensive military here, you guys. Right? Like... Okay. We've got an entertainment nexus. Architects of this space have knowledge far beyond our own. Let's go to that rift. Sorry, guys. And the Alamac system. Interfering with these mechanisms could have wildly unpredictable consequences, which seems pretty normal. Despite the disruptions from the fog, we have lingered long enough to gain useful engineering insight on precise construction of this massive machinery, as well as collected a sizable amount of astral material. Whoever maintains the space must be grand architects indeed. Oh, that's a... Wow, that is a lot of engineering research. But I can't... Oh, do I have to scroll down? I can't click on it. Why can't I click on it? I don't understand. I can't click on it. The dismembered cloud. Okay, so we still have this astral rift pending. I'll go look at that again. But the results of our findings have been collated. Okay, so across our cross-galactic accord, our federation, it would seem that every instance of barely sentient aura cloud at our federation's capital was in fact part of a single living entity. The data we have is incomplete, but it is enough to suggest that we have encountered a gestalt being, gaseous in form, and adapted to dwelling in hyperspace. Project coordinators theorize that various parts of the cloud became snagged on our capital star bases whilst it drifted through our galaxy. It appears to have wanted to reconstitute itself, but without a united effort on our part, some of these clouds have become to lose cohesion and may no longer be able to rejoin. Those parts of the cloud which did reunite soon vanished into hyperspace. Where it remains continues to provide researchers with interesting telemetry on matters relating to hyperspace. Hey, that's cool. 10% for 6 years. Okay. This is annoying. I want that research. And I can't take it. I don't know why, either. That's the annoying thing. So... Oh, it's under discoveries. I always screw that up. No, that's not discovery. Oh, it is discoveries. We want the situation log then? Yeah. So, this is the entertainment nexus. This is the abandoned complex with the eggs. This is the zoonotic plague, yeah. Ugh. It's annoying. Let's get rid of some of those research projects. We're going to be out of consumer goods again. Can't keep up with this, guys. Let's go back to Bead. We're retooling civilian industries here. And we'll replace these guys for civilian industries again. Just stack civilian industries, folks. And this gobbles up minerals. Civilian fabricators, interesting. This is a research enclave. I still need to spend my minerals on getting us out of this hole, unfortunately. Let's go to Tau Cygni. And we've got a medical center, which turns into amenities. And we're just going to build luxury resources here, or luxury residence. When we get a little bit more, it's going to be 2 months. Caravanners with old defects. Our starbase in the river system. Let's go there. Riblor reports that the Racket industrial fleet has evacuated and abandoned another decrepit ship. Now it is an unstable orbit in this orbit around the star.
Situation log updated.
What does this do? We need a construction ship here. Okay. Hey, fantastic. That project should be taken care of soon. New Federation level, Federation unlocked. What does this give us? Let's take a look. We'll come back to Bead. So level 2 was Officer Exchange, a Welcoming Nature, and Federal Envoys. And now we've got Federal Attaches, Arbiters of Federation Agenda, our Envoys, are savvy and active in their effort to improve the sense of belonging and mutual benefit between our members. 2 unity and 5% trust growth for each official assigned to the Federation by any member. Okay. Interior lines. Oh, nice. 10% ship speed while in Federation space. Yeah. That's great. Back to Bead. And what are we looking to do here? So we've got Hollow Theaters, we've got Luxury Residence, we got some, we got a Mega Forge. 6,000 Yv'Zorakis. And a few criminals. This is getting taken care of, so I don't need to build anything there. Let's go to Tau Cygni. These are scheduled to go off. Once again, we're in a good space here. I think we said we were going to build luxury residence. So we'll drop another one of those.
Technology researched.
Unified field theory, which is nice. That would be good. Cloaked fleets, and that's going to unlock... That's going to unlock detection. This might be a hot ticket here. Let's do that. I know it's going to take a little while, but I can see some places where that might be very useful. So we're back on Tau Cygni. We've got this guy going through. We may as well... You know, we could actually take a look at some of these other places and see if they can help contribute. Panasu is still pretty high crime. Can we replace this with consumer goods? Just straight civilian industries? Yeah, let's do it. I'm sorry, I don't know. Like, maybe that's the wrong play, but you know, it's one of those things. Wegmore. This is a tech world, I think. Yep. Got a forge world here. Plenty of housing. And plenty of amenities right now, but that could change. It's really difficult. These habitability numbers are really going to be tough for these places to grow. Ugh. You are on Suditon, on a science ship. Oh, good lord. What is all this? You know, we might be able to actually throw that in there. This guy got a negative trait. Is this something that I care about? Survey and anomaly research. Yeah, you're gone. And let's delete this guy. And we've got some science ships that are like this one here. Let's hire a scientist for this, shall we? Yeah, let's get that Gorlift going. And what can we send him out to do? Maybe I should have thought about that before I hired him. Let's take a look here. No, that's not gonna happen. Can we go through this? Yeah, okay. Now... Nope. Oh dear. Let's try that again. So close. So close. Wow. So we can't... you know what? He's cloaked. Let's just see if it works. He has to run through here. We got 2 Covenant powers available, and we got a low stockpile. We got 12 months again. Let's use our Covenant powers. Okay. Okay, he's working. Okay. Oh, that's right. And I was going to try and bring a construction ship back to Sudatin. Oh, and I figured out why, because I've got this on. Log entities. Yeah, okay. That might actually be helpful. I think I'm going to leave that on. It was distracting at first, but now that I know what it is... Yeah, go back here and... Do we have Grand Archivism? Construction ship... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to send him back anyways. It's not like I'm using him for anything. Not a Dyson Swarm. Just move here. Just go back there, you know? That'll be okay. Yeah, we do need to pull a science ship down here.
Technology researched.
To excavate that site. I know, I made some mistakes here. That's okay. Let's do that, and then we're gonna go in here. We need to get some of this stuff, like, done. So that's what we're gonna do. Some of those special projects knocked out, right? Clear our situation log of the situations that we have. Active law, low Federation centralization, medium Federation centralization. What does that do? Take a look. Laws. Unlocks fleet contribution medium, vote weight diplomatic. Free migration is enabled. Sure. You know, I don't see a problem with it. We'll vote yes. It succeeded. Oh, everyone voted yes. All right. So now they can... We've basically unlocked more centralized Federation. Another particle storm has been detected. Named it Hurricane Colaturd. This is on Polkor 2. Okay. I think we had... Do we have a colony out here in Polkor? It's going to be a hard life for you guys for a little bit here. We've got devastation. The cosmic storm is going to build up some devastation on these poor folks. It's interesting. We've got some minerals. What can we do to help these poor guys? Jobs and amenities are good. I don't think this is going to be an agri world, though. This is an Arctic world, and we've got... It's kind of small. It's limited. Right, max number of districts is just a few. We've got Klen and Felonian out here with impassable mountains. We need the tech to do that, though. Seems like... Where's this storm at? Oh, yikes. Well, this is going to have some problems, but, you know, that's all right. It is beautiful, though, isn't it? If we do district specialization, that's about 1,000 minerals. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this world just yet. Let's just let it sit. And then we've got a research agreement between Cyvel and Marish. That's fine. Carabineers.
Project complete.
With old defects. We got a research option gain for autocannons. Alright. I don't know that that was... I don't know that that was worth it. Can we do something here? It's a very, very abandoned system. Yeah. Okay. I want to send this guy out and have him do something. We can build liquid metal there. That's cool. Let's do that. And you're parked for now. Also moving. Oops, no. What are you doing? You're idle.
Special project complete.
Got our mining drone work ethic. The drones and their tireless endless work of extracting ever diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull but nevertheless informative subject of study. Somewhat dull? Yeah, tell me about it. In fact, mining networks on Suditon could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction with while conserving energy. I like that. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings. They're extremely infrequently and at wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there's anyone left to receive these pings, it may be a mystery for another time. Man. Fascinating automata. Give us some research. And we've got a glut of energy, so let's sell some energy. That's going to give us trade, which is going to give us consumer goods. Well, we can buy consumer goods, you guys. That's all I meant. Yum. We're still at negative, but things are looking better. So if we go back here, we're back onto ion thrusters, but we've got a couple of other research diversions here. So let's take the Cothalloid research, and let's do that 5 months from now. Precognition for society is 25 months away. We can make it 30 months. And this will take 3 months. These are pretty hefty technologies that we're dealing with, so, you know, it's all right. Something going on there. Overwhelming demand! Uh-oh. Back to Cowboros, unfortunately. Word continues to spread about the miraculous angels at work on the Calvaros 4. On Calvaros 4, refugees have descended on our healthcare providers, clamoring for aid, continuing to help while concealing our true nature will require significant investment of resources. We take 500 energy, and we get some society research. Let's just tell him the truth. How bad could it be? Oh, okay, cool. And a void worm plague is struck. And we've got the Senate in session, so let's go here. The population of void worms in the galaxy has reached critical mass. Their behavior is noticeably changing the typical stage of their life cycle where host populations would be spared has been disrupted. And there seems to be no further regard for sustainability of their spawning grounds. All of our colonies are on red alert. The presence of void worms in any system should be met with extreme caution. A breeding frenzy on the galactic scale is upon us.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Don't we have some void worms hanging out somewhere? Whoops. Didn't mean to zoom in that far. Those are space amoebas. Those are our raiders. No. Those are amoebas. Oh yeah, there's some... I don't know. I don't see anything. Let's take a look at this. Administrative insight has been proposed by the next Combine. Yeah, sure, that's fine. We can support that. Cooperative research channels is the one that's up for a vote. Where are we at with this? Actually, I kind of want to move over to the supporter side of this.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Maybe that was our void worms. Bead is done, working on whatever they've been working on.
Special project complete.
Okay, back to Sudatin for our specialized project here. Crystalline entities are unbreakable. Crystalline entities are probably alive. A perhaps more descriptive name for them is silicate animate matter, as they have little in common with biological or traditionally artificial life. Entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seem to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed and appear as if, through sporadic fluctuations in this charge, alter the refractive properties of the crystal. Crystal-infused plating, or energy credits from jobs. 5%. I mean, we'll get there eventually. Let's just leave it for now.
Science ship under fire.
Yeah, alright.
Science ship lost.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess I did play stupid games and win stupid prizes here. This is a massive problem. My goodness. Okay, so these are like their dwellings. Alright. Well, he was on his way to Tyanort. And I don't know if the starbase actually... Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. So... We've got a starbase here, right? We've got a Dyson Swarm array. Let's upgrade it. He's got no orders. Okay, so let's go look at our ships. We didn't actually do this when... Alamac? That was where it was gone. No, Cypix, okay. He's working on that. Got a guy sitting on the bead system. Let's take a look at where this thing is before we... Wow. Sure, okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, so near as I can tell, what's going to happen is this science ship is going to jet on down here to Dianthe, which is unsurveyed, and then it is going to jump through our... What's this thing called? The Shroud Tunnel. That's right. And then it'll come down here. So once it gets down here to Tyanort, we may as well just give us a recruitable leader here. Hire anyways.
Construction complete.
Got some living metal going there. That's great. And I'm contemplating... This might be crazy.
Relaying transmission.
But I am contemplating... This is 17, that's 29,000. Plus these guys. Yeah, we're going to need a pretty significant fleet to wipe these guys out. Cothyloid shells. Gives us the carapace. Okay.
Technology researched.
Space amoebas forever. What do we get? Evasion chance and regenerative tissue. Let's get evasion chance. And I think that means we are done with those projects and we're back on our regular projects. Yeah. So let's take a look at the situation log. And... Okay, so I need this construction ship to go to Suritin. We don't need a ship to research this project. Come on, guys. It says right there. Use a construction ship to build around the planet. Use a construction ship to build a grand archive around the planet with 2,500 or more pops. Suritin has 7,500 pops. Let's just send him over there. Won't take but a couple of days.
Transmission.
Oh, we got a subjugation request. Okay. Oh, do I not have galactic archivism? Let's take a look. I know, that's probably like a really stupid research. You've got to be kidding me. We do not have galactic archivism that I can see. Okay. So that means that that construction ship is useless there, but that's fine. Let's take a look at this subjugation proposal. Tuxcan Unity. Where is this? Looks like it's being ravaged by a storm. They're a hive mind of turtles. Yeah, sure. We'll take another chunk of territory, potentially. We're going to integrate you, though. I'm just going to tell you that right now. There's the void worms. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of things above suit in here. I guess this is just because it's our capital. Eradicate the void worms. Where are these guys? In the Marish Interstellar Compact? Yeah, I'm not helping with that. Monthly consumer goods. No. Man. So that would give us damage against the void worms. This would give us orbital bombardment against them. You know what? I think I'm going to go with that. Even though it lengthens our time for the precognition interface. Okay. Were we trying to get... Yeah, we were trying... You can't go through that. 705,000 fleet. Oh my god. Those are really interesting looking ships though, aren't they? Alright. And we lost another side ship. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, obviously. We're promoting providing aid. And we've got a whole bunch of oh, you know what? Okay. Oh yeah, we're trying to get to that one. Good. Okay. Things are going well. I'm just not having trouble keeping track of everything that's going on. So, where's this one going? Okay. No big deal.
Construction complete.
Bribed officials on Panasu. That was cool to zoom past that. Recently obtained evidence has revealed that a large number of government officials on Panasu were on the take. Local crime organizations bribed them to look the other way while they engaged in their nefarious activities. In some cases, the officials were exposed as members of the very organizations they were supposed to fight. Several arrests have been made, but many of the officials abandoned their posts when they realized the jig was up. The corruption on Panasu seems to run deep. Ugh. Well, we're not done with this place, apparently. The Panarians opened their border to us. What is happening? And... okay, so we're overcrowded here. Is that what that's saying? Can I do that on a planet that's like... okay, so that's just a thing you can do. Okay, so we have unemployed populations here. We've got a criminal underworld. We've got... oh my gosh. I don't know what to do with this planet because the amenities are so bad. We provide a ton of amenities, and we're still short by 1,600 amenities. And there's people that are migrating away. Okay. Okay, that's being replaced. And this place is just like overcrowded a little bit, it kind of seems like. I might be wrong about that, but that's really what it's looking like, you know? And we've got mixed industry, and then we've got the archives with, you know, this is amenity, stability, and crime. Got more than enough. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this place. Should give us some more generators and allow us to have some more jobs. But Panasu is a problem. If we upgrade, we're going to start using volatile motes. Sure. And then let's go back to a bunch of situations here. That's the plague, the void worm plague. Yeah, let's go check on Bead and Tau Cygni. Okay, so we're almost done there. We're going to build some luxury residence for these guys. That's going to help with the amenities. And then we can do some hydroponics farm, another hydroponics farm. And let's see, does that helps with administrative operations? That gives us more agriculture districts. I'm not super down for that. But this gives us higher output. So let's do that. And then I don't think I can do one of these. Can we? We can. Okay. We'll get this colony online. You know, even though we're not really looking at it right here. We're looking at it now.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
This is all good. This is all good. The stability's returning. Hopefully the crime goes down. My God. Alright, so... You've opened your borders to us. I don't understand. I do not understand. The Panarians are inscrutable. We're improving relations. We have equivalent, yeah, they're going to start losing their hostile nature, I think. We might be able to propose subjugation. Right? We might be able to, at some point. That would be a pipe dream. Okay. I should check one other thing, though. I don't want their... Yeah, I don't want their fleets entering our borders. Marish has joined the Cross-Galactic Accord. Wow. There's a lot of folks that are in our... a lot of folks that are here. That's awesome. Why are these in red? Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Okay, so that's why. So the Nex have subjugated the Marish. What does that mean? Okay, so they've got what's most likely this section and this section, but now they're part of our empire, or well, part of our federation. Sorry. That's cool. Okay. And we have a new archaeological site on Nupren, which is way the heck out there. I don't think we can get to that. That's fine. We might need to, like, work on getting these guys taken care of. Okay. Lots of peace happening right now. This makes me happy.
Relaying transmission.
The Saval realms. Let's take a look at that. I think these are a newer player to the galactic stage. I don't know where these guys are at, though. Like... Research agreement? Okay. Confederated Civil. Probably just didn't see it because it starts with Confederated. Ah, the Federation Builders. We have a cordial relationship with them. Where's your capital? That's really what I'm interested in. Birana 4. Oh, that's actually pretty big. Sure. Marish. Oh wow, yeah. That should help us a little bit. still very annoyed with our lack of stability from Tau Cygni. I have 1,000 jobs here. We might actually have to import some folks into this Alpine world, however you want to say it. We probably need to migrate some folks to this planet to get them working. I'm thinking like 1,000 or so. And then let's look for Bead. This place is huge. And we have unemployment, and we have problems with... Yeah, we got a lot of problems on this place. Let's do that.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Another one joins the cross-galactic accord.
An alien empire is reaching out to us.
I don't know who that is. I'll look at it in a minute, though. Appears as though the enigmatic task is now done with our scan of Panasu and is seeking another target planet within our borders. Relief for the citizens of Panasu. Oh, those don't look like very friendly aliens. We'll come back to Bead real quick. Good lord. What a convoluted section of space. You know what I mean? That's fine. Going back to Bead. Such a beautiful world, but we have such a negative... Let's replace this. Oh, that's right. I wasn't going to do that, because we were going to do this instead. And then we can actually just build something else here.
Hostile fleet sighted.
That turns consumer goods into amenities. I don't really want to do that. I want to get our consumer goods up. And so maybe this might be the point to... Yeah. Might be able to just go back to civilian industries, or maybe mixed industries, and then I can specialize this place out of it a little bit. Oh yeah, and before we go crazy here... Okay. Oops, I got fooled by that again. Fleets detected. Void worms. Don't care. Just... Wow, that's a huge fleet of void worms, though, isn't it? At risk of sounding silly once again, back to Bead. And... Do we want to respecialize this? We want tech. Yeah, you know, that seems silly to do that. So, we'll just continue to build this stuff out. And we'll just do, let's see here. Just do research labs. Archaeological site. Another archaeological site that's out of our reach. I guess I could go out there and do it, right? Go out there and retrieve something. Slowly. Just slowly, 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 slowly creeping. I'll go to the musical instrument.
Technology researched.
Okay, we'll pause this. So I have 13 city districts. And I need to understand... Oh, wow. Okay. This is just a flat thing from luxury residences. This is probably why we're having so many problems. It's because you're using our consumer goods to basically just gobble up or convert to Unity and amenities. What are you doing? You're exploring rifts. Yeah, be an archaeologist. That's fine. The detection array. That's great. Oh man, that's... yeah. I feel like there's really not any... We can't not do that, you know? Okay, so we've got to get the amenities for Bede up and running, and this is a factory world. So is there something on here? No. Yeah, so we just need to go in here and... Okay, so... Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this, and let's go mixed industry. Yeah. Did I select... I just selected civilian. Okay, that's fine. We'll respecialize this planet. And... oh, gosh. This is going to produce us 600 amenities. Oh, okay, so you can use... I know I've used it before. For sure, I've used it before. But the problem is that until it's like slapping you in the face, kind of, you don't know how to use the information. And because of that, I haven't really recognized what's going on here. So yeah, so another holotheater is going to produce approximately 2,500 amenities. But it doesn't tell you... The upkeep is just 2.1 consumer goods. That's the part that I'm concerned about. 2,500 amenities is a gigantic amount. And if that is actually, in fact, the case, that solves our problem completely. Right? Where this just gives you a flat housing and amenities bonus, that gives you like another 1,000 on top of that. This is going to give you 15,000 amenities. Gosh, we want a Psy-Core as well. I tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw a holotheater down. And then we're... come on, Unk. We're going to reprioritize some of this stuff. We'll get the industrial mining site going after the surface quarry depot is done. So this will be partially done, right? And then I want to replace this guy. And I want to bring in a Psy-Core, because that's going to help reduce crime. Then we're going to have 2 holo theaters, a stronghold. And we might be able to dump the luxury residences depending on how things are going. Okay, Tau Cygni. We're still got a lot of stuff going on there, so that's fine. Let's go back to Aluna 1. That was our other one that we were focused on. This is a tech world. And I think we've actually maxed out our districts in this case. But I'd like to have one of each of these other types of districts. I hope this only does one of them. Okay, it does. Now, we should be able to... Yeah, okay. I get it.
We must defend our spaceport.
Just the managing of these planets is an interesting challenge in and of itself if you're on a second playthrough like I am. Got a spaceport that is under fire. Here comes 12,000. Oh dear. This is very nearby. $12K in void worms. Well, that's not going to be enough. How are we going to fix this? How are we going to fix this? That's the question. Oh, you know what? Let's make it really confusing and use the wrong mouse button to click. I think these guys can handle it. Yes, they can. These guys are going to wreak havoc on us for a while.
Technology researched.
Beltharian refining gives us a power plant and processing. Destroyer hulls, self-connecting circuitry. This is going to help with mining. Yeah. Nizrus is in trouble.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
I have no idea what just happened. Kulaminder. The renowned Paragon. Oh. The alien skin glistens with viscous secretions. He bows elaborately from the waist. When he speaks, his voice is surprisingly high-pitched and almost childlike. That did not sound childlike to me. Where did this guy come from? My lord, your honor, O supreme ruler, I, Kulaminder, am but your humble servant. Your word shall be my command. Let me take charge of one of your planets, and I will bring you glory and wealth. What exactly can you do for us? The commoner's lazy. He's a commander and a commissioner. Stability per soldier job. Yeah, this is no, I don't like this guy. We already got so many planets that are struggling with stability. So let's dismiss him for the time being. And, you know, it is what it is. We've got unemployed population here. We changed to a research enclave. Yeah, let's go back here. This is an agri world. It's not going to be an agri world. It's going to be a tech world, guys. Once I find it. There we go. 4 plus 4 is 8. We get those going. I don't really... We've got plenty of food. I don't want to downgrade our food production. But I also want... these research labs filled out. So we've got a materials workshop.
Military station lost.
Yeah, I'm sure the void worms just screwed us up there.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Look at that crime going down. Okay. Let's see where this fleet's at. Stupid void worms. That is a huge chunk of void worms, you guys. That is a lot of worms. Maybe the Yv'Zorak is going to help us.
Lost.
Oh, they're just chewing up.
Military station lost.
They're going to chew everything up here, aren't they? You guys are jerks. Oh yeah, they're gonna fight him. Got another space battle here. Yv'Zorak. Oh. Oh, it ate them. And it got power back. Man. He's warping. He's going to Tibicor. Got an astral event pending there. Our fleets are moving. And the zoonotic plague just hit. Let's go to Cabaros. Our response to the plague on Cabaros can no longer be concealed. The population now turns their grief-stricken gaze to the stars. We've opened their minds to the truth. What happens next remains to be seen. And we are exposed. We've been careless. Despite our modest technology level, the Burean Society has taken notice of our activity. First contact is now unavoidable. Wow. These guys were affected by a virus? They're going to want to... They're going to want to not have us in their world anymore. Something tells me. Can we just... Okay, we can't do anything with them. But they know that we're there. Okay, let's go to the Astral event. And the Astral Rift. Okay, so we tried to harvest an egg, or hatch an egg, from these guys. We've opened the healthiest looking specimen among the eggs. The embryo inside appeared to be malnourished and covered with foreign parasites. Remarkably, the parasites possess quantum properties unique to any known biological organism. They warp randomly around the inside of the egg's casing and presumably inside the embryo itself, Given that so few living eggs remain in this laboratory, this particular specimen must be especially resistant to the parasite's behavior. Astral tracing of both organisms indicate the parasite originated from a distinct and distant dimension. We believe this parasite was inadvertently summoned here and has interrupted the intended research of this facility. We have seen them drawn to a vat of strange liquid in the center of this chamber. Perhaps that's what attracted them here in the first place. We'll inject, which is fine. These astral rifts are actually kind of interesting. I don't really understand the difference between... well, it's a good thing you're around. It's going to cost us some... oh man, these guys are just grinding everything out, aren't they? I want us all to jump in together if we can, please. Stupid void worms. No, I don't want to I don't want to do... Yeah, well, hopefully it didn't burn up the cohesion. No, it's fine. We have a new president from the most recent joiner of the Federation. That's quite interesting. I'm also thinking Giroan might be a good... Negotiate the agreement. We'll go integration permitted. Expansion permitted. And can we give them... Maybe we'll give them research instead. I know I spent some monthly research on that.
Council agenda available.
Another one launched. And research station out. Well, that came at a very timely... Oh, interesting. Quantum gravitational waves. This is a fundamental research nexus. Another research station output. That seems like a good thing. 20 months there for precognition interface. Oh, and I forgot about the Astral Rift. There's a lot of stuff coming out here. Come one, come all. We have arrived. We've arrived at a bustling star system surrounded by numerous wormholes. Voidcraft of various shapes and sizes circle a central, brightly lighted space station. The enormous... did I already read this? Yeah, I did. It's in progress. Come one, come all. It didn't... Oh, okay. There's another stage. Wow. Gotta keep an eye on these worms. Where are these stupid worms going? Giroan took it. 21 months. Sweet. And Larkins will join us once again. The 5th, the 12th, and the 14th. And we'll do a Void Worm battle here. Oh. Darn. Arakari Kopasar. Let's give you as a counselor. That's fine. I was hoping you'd get like a counselor thing, but that's okay. What are these guys doing? It's always on Tibicor that we have to fight. Shield nullification 100%, sublight speed 50% reduction. But we've got a big advantage here. Voidworm Troka. He's a big void worm. Here we go.
Engaging hostile fleet. Relaying transmission.
Oh, it paused right in the middle. That's hilarious. Okay. We finished an archaeological site. We have a leader that's leveled up. We might need to move him with this righteous trait. That would really help if we put him in a sector where there's high crime. I need to remember to do that. Racket, what can you offer us? Not interested, move along. And we'll just run through this. I think we did it. And it seems like everybody lived-ish. We're gonna need some repairs. Off you go. Looks like maybe we lost one or two ships. Yeah, we lost a destroyer and we lost a corvette. It's unfortunate about the destroyer. Okay. Well, let's reinforce these guys. And we've got destroyers that we want to... Oh, that's why. Upgrade. I think everything else is fine. So those void worms have been taken care of. And we have finished... Have we finished the Zroni core world? Fully excavated. Astinda 1. The crystal tells us how a rogue Zroni researcher working on a theory which his peers used to believe, or refused to believe, tuned his power inwards, consuming his own body in a contained psionic chain reaction. Following his last instructions, the dusty residue of his supreme sacrifice was tested and confirmed to be an incredibly potent source of psionic energy. It was also essentially a sum-total psionic potential of his life, rendered instantly usable by another psion. The crystal finally pointed us towards the location of the Zroni homeworld. The dust is the Zroni. Yes, indeed. That is unfortunate. But we do have... we need another construction ship down there, don't we? he's building it. Okay. So when you're done with that... Yeah, we can't build any of them. So we've got Dro and a research station. Can I build the research station? I gotta go select the construction ship once again. Okay. It won't let me. But we've got stuff to do in Tibicor. So those guys were taken care of. We got rid of the Void Worm. Let's check on... Oh, this colony can upgrade. Let's do it. We're not quite there yet. Let's go look at our pet colonies here. So we got food processing facilities, and we got a mining district and a generator district. That's going to help. We're going to have a glut of these guys, of consumer goods. I'm also realizing that in my previous playthrough, I didn't need quite so many consumer goods based on just the way that that empire was set up. So Tau Cygni and Bead are doing well. I don't know what to do on this one here. We're just going to let it sit. What's Aluna 1 doing? That's right. I throw some research labs down. I'm hoping that this goes down so we get that criminal underworld taken care of. We'll do a specialization. This is a tech world, though, so do I want to do energy generation? This gobbles up more consumer goods. That's a challenging... It's really a challenging question there. We'll just specialize in energy generation for now. Boy, that's a lot of resources on Amor Alveo. Divine Pryde. Where? Oh, this is the... Yeah, we discovered this. Nice. It's within our system here. And we'll surveil the system. That's awesome. Boy, it's a good thing we had took over the part of the Divine Pryde that we did. Fantastic. It's coming together. Things are starting to stabilize. It's going to be a while yet. But for now, things are looking pretty good. We got another tradition coming in. Get another urban district as we are establishing colonies in their 5 years for that. This has grown pretty well. Society research is pitiful. But everything else seems to be fine. And got this black hole that has encountered a Colliaturd, Particle Storm. Seems like a good place to end this incident. Right? It's a beautiful space scene with the black hole and the storm surrounding it. Well, I think we'll leave it there. Incident 7 is at a good stopping point, or Incident 7. I meant to say Incident 17. We continue to try and stabilize the economy, although it's been a continuous challenge over and over again. As we build more consumer goods, we consume more consumer goods. And so I'm hoping that we'll get to stability there, although things are starting to level out, and hopefully we haven't overbuilt that industry and we have like a huge crackback where we have more consumer goods than we know what to do with. Still got a lot of colonies with lots of crime problems and so on and so forth, but it seems like everything is trending in the right direction. So we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching along for Incident 17. Glad you're here with us. And as you go on about your day, don't forget to hit someone with kindness. We'll see you next time.